library, church. What's next? Roll the intro. Good morning, gamers. Good morning, good morning. Yes, welcome back to the Surviving Bedrock channel. Today, we are back in the Surviving Bedrock world. Yes. We are about to have a whole lot of fun, and I bet you're wondering what I was talking about in that brief little clip there, but don't worry. Stay tuned, and you will find out. Before we get started, I do want to apologize to all of you because for this last week, I have been unable to stream on Twitch, and I am sincerely sorry from the bottom of my heart. I have had some major computer difficulties lately, but don't worry. Those with a little bit of luck and a lot of prayer are being resolved in the next couple weeks, so be sure to stay tuned for how that's going to get taken care of. We will be back to derps, shenanigans, and a whole lot of good conversation and chat before you know it. That aside, do be sure, if you enjoyed this video, to like it, comment on it, subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed, and please share this video with all of your friends. If this does happen to be your first time here on the Surviving Bedrock channel, welcome. Yes, we are so glad to have you here. I am so glad to have you here. So you are aware, I do release new videos every Monday from here in the Surviving Bedrock world and every Friday from our Whispercraft world server. Thank you so much. But now let's get out there. Let's check out what we've been doing in the village town and let's have some fun. As you can see, we have been invaded by clerics. We have so many clerics and pastors and fathers and everything. It's wonderful. I love it. Our village town has some good faith bringers, some gospel preachers, everything we need right here. So let's take a look. We have Pastor Chris. We have Pastor Dino. We also have Pastor Stephen. We have Pastor David, and we have Pastor Rick right here. Yes, any of you who know me well, you will know who all of these people represent. I love it. I am so glad we have been able to take advantage of some of the curing trades. But now that we have our church, we have our library, we have our church, it's time we build the next building in our village town. But what shall we build? I think all of these guys need a house now. All of our armorers, all of our toolsmiths, our weaponsmith, and he needs more friends. So where shall we build it? Well, Bob the Builder says, build it right here. Yes, we have already got a beginning design going on here. We have the entrance facade right here. Is it facade, facade, faked? I don't know. Whatever it is, we have it! It is here, yes. And it is going to be a rather large build because it will have 5 armorers, 5 toolsmiths, and 5 weaponsmiths. Yes! This build is going to be the entire blacksmith set of professions in one place. I am really excited for this build. I've already marked out its perimeter here a little bit with some good post blocks here. And it is going to be a split level house. It will have the entrance level. It will have an area to come down to this level right here. and it will have a sub-level down over here. I have yet to figure out how all of the villagers are going to fit in here, but they are all going to fit in this house. That was really crazy with the camera angle there. So, without further ado, let's take a look at what we've got. We have a small polished blackstone and blackstone brick entrance here. We have our brick stairs with our stripped dark oak logs here. A little bit of wool up here for a little bit of a window design. We have our iron block with a lantern, and we have an iron door. This build is going to have a significant amount of stone and iron, mainly because it's the blacksmith. That's what they're going to work with a lot. We may even put in some stonemasons in here, because we have plenty of room, and we need a lot of these guys in here. So, you'll see what I've done here. This time, I've done something different with the roof. I've done the outline, but then I did the interior part of the roof one block back. I really like how that turned out. Let me show you that up top. But you'll see here, and then I started the rest of it one block inward. So instead of having the block then a stair, I did it back one, block then stair. That way you see a little bit of it in there. So the outside will be spruce, the inside will be oak. I may have a middle section going up, and this will have a little bit of a cross-joining roof, because that section of the house's roof is going to go the opposite direction in pitch. So we will see how this comes together, but for now, let us don our construction gear. Yes, we're ready to do some stuff, and let's get some building done. First, before we start our building process, I realized I needed some more basalt. So, we come over here to the little makeshift basalt generator. I will be honest, it took me some time to figure this out, because I am trying to get better at redstone on my own. But I did not realize putting the blue ice above the lava source and soul soil would actually work. Plus, I thought soul sand would work just as much as soul soil. I kept generating cobblestone and finally realized why it wasn't working. But other than that, the redstone circuit is simple. An observer looking at that block down there, powering this block, which powers this dust, this repeater on 2 ticks, and this piston. Very simple, and to shut it off, just flip the lever. When you flip the lever up, it works just fine. You get a whole bunch of basalt. It is not a world record speed run on producing basalt, but you know what? It does the job for me. But that being said, let's get back to building our blacksmith's guild. I apologize, this is going to be a little bit different. There won't be a whole lot of time lapses in this, and it will be kind of more of a progress update style build every time I get something going. But there will be many progress updates. My first priority here is to get the lower floor walls all built up, and there will be windows. But let's get that going right now. And welcome back. We have the entire lower section of the outside wall all done. Yes, it looks great. I really like the texture mixture of polished blackstone with blackstone brick. Then throwing in a little bit of that polished basalt we're getting from our generator and some polished andesite. This place is well polished. One of my children would be saying hashtag bad joke. That's okay though. I think this looks really good. It's coming along nicely. I got the entire perimeter of the lower area done. We do have some nice windows, but not a whole bunch because this is meant to be a blacksmith's guild. So it's not going to have a whole lot of windows, but and all of the dark stone does give it the appearance that it does have a lot of, soot and smoke built up and everything. And we're going to use probably a mixture of black and gray stained glass for windows. But now I think it is time to work on this lower floor down here. And what we're going to do is, one, go inside the build. But we're going to work on actually doing some lighting underneath it because I don't want the torches to be seen. I'm thinking down here, this is where the floor level will be down here. So some of this will be coming up. Let's see, get my shovel out here. We're gonna shovel all of this to about right there. That way we have a good even area here, and I will fill this in. There we are. I think this is going to look really good. We're going to go ahead and collect up all of our torches down here, and then we will be taking up this entire section of grass right here. Give me a moment to finish this up. And here we are back. We have finished the lower floor of the Blacksmith's Guild Forge, whatever we're going to call it yet. We don't know, but it is looking good. Now all we've got to do is get a little staircase to come down here, and then it will be pretty well done. I'm thinking I'm going to put my armorers here, some toolsmiths here, weaponsmiths here, and then over here maybe some stone cutters, maybe some more armorers. I don't know what I'm going to do about where everyone's going to go, but this will be a fun build. I just noticed a piece of grass right here. Boom, solved. Gonzville is that piece of grass. Making sure I have no other dirt or grass blocks pointing through. But I think that is looking good right now. I am going to kind of finish up a little bit, getting more of that staircase in here, maybe a little bit more of the lower part of the build, and then I will be right back with you guys. And after some tinkering, I think I have a good basic design. We have a little bit of a split staircase. One comes down on this side, and the other comes down straight over here and bordered with some simple white concrete. I do plan on putting something on the white concrete to make it look a little bit nicer, but so far I like it, and it provides a nice entrance over here, and we do have this little area being sloped down a little bit, which looks really good in my opinion. So overall, I am happy with the way this is, with one slight exception. Let me see here. Can I do this? Yes, I can. I want that, 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 and that. I think that looks, but yes, that looks a little bit better. I like it very much. Wonderful. And I'll end up turning these into little storage cupboards, something like that. But it's looking really good, except the iron golems keep getting in here, and it's getting on my nerves. So I now have to figure out how I plan on doing this roof. If you haven't guessed by now, this is one that I really haven't taken any inspiration from anyone that I've been looking at. I just kind of knew I wanted an L-shaped, split-level building, and kind of went with it on my own. I'm kind of figuring this one up on the fly, as you might say. Hashtag bad joke, I know. But it's coming along nicely. I like the way it looks. It's got a good blacksmith vibe to it. We'll probably put some kind of a smelter in here, or maybe it won't be like an automated smelter, but some kind of a forge with lava and some smoke and everything. But now I am going to figure out the roof for this section right here and how it is going to connect up over to the main roof. So give me some time to figure that out, and I'll see you when I have a design figured out. Well, after a long time and several options, I finally came up with a roof design that I am somewhat happy with. And here it is. Stupid house is in the way. You're coming down later. Here it is. We've got the pitched roof on that side, the pitched roof on that side, a little bit of acacia, striped, stripped, and regular logs. And what forge is complete without a chimney right there in the middle? It will have smoke coming in. I am going to throw a lot more detail into this build when I have a little bit more time, but unfortunately, I am out of time, and I apologize that this video is probably coming out later than I wanted it to. Please forgive me. I do my best, but I was a little limited on time today, especially with all of the computer problems I've been having. So thank you for your understanding. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, please do not forget to drop a like down below, drop a comment, let me know what you think of the build, share this video with your friends, and if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to Surviving Bedrock so you can see more videos from this world and from our Whispercraft server every week. Also, just a reminder, I do stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday when my computer works. So hopefully that will be back up and running here shortly. I will be sure to let you all know. Follow me on social media like Twitter and Instagram so you guys can see more of this stuff. Thank you so much for bearing with me through this build. I really appreciate all of you. I love you all. This is Senile Zach signing off. Bye-bye.